Every year, millions of dollars in business debt go uncollected in Vietnam. Many foreign companies, even with clear contracts and documented deliveries, walk away with nothing. They invest in the local market, build strong supplier relationships, and assume legal systems will work in their favor. But for many, when payment issues arise, recovery efforts fall apart. The question is, why? Why do so many debt recovery attempts in Vietnam fail? And what can be done differently? One of the most common reasons foreign companies fail is that they view debt recovery as a paperwork process. They send emails, they call, they rely on internal teams or standard collection letters. But in Vietnam, debt recovery is not procedural. It's strategic. Without pressure points, real-time investigation, and legal leverage, debtors often ignore foreign attempts at collection. And unlike in some jurisdictions, informal pressure rarely works if the debtor knows you're operating from outside the country or lack local counsel. Time is critical. The longer the delay, the lower the chances of successful recovery. In Vietnam, debtors can legally restructure assets, dissolve companies, or shift liabilities to shell entities. Once that happens, your chance of recovery drops dramatically. Many companies only seek legal help months after the default, by which time the debtor is no longer solvent, traceable, or even operating. Early legal intervention is not aggression, it's protection. Having a contract governed by Vietnamese law is one thing. Enforcing it is another. Vietnam's judicial and enforcement systems are deeply procedural, localized, and often vary in pace depending on the province, industry, or case type. Enforcement mechanisms exist, but success depends on local relationships, the precision of filings, and compliance with administrative formalities. Without local legal knowledge and procedural experience, foreign companies can easily lose cases over technical issues, missed deadlines, or incorrect documentation. Foreign legal teams or internal counsel often rely on frameworks that work well in Western legal systems. But in Vietnam, debtors react differently. Cultural nuances in negotiation, respect for legal notices, and the role of third-party influence all impact recovery. Sending a demand letter without local language, local legal citations, or proper authority may do more harm than good. What works in London, Tokyo, or New York often needs adaptation to be effective in Vietnam. At LTS Law, we don't just understand Vietnamese law, we understand how to make it work. Our success is based on a tactical model: legal foundation, commercial pressure, and execution precision. We begin with strategic assessment, reviewing contracts, identifying leverage points, and mapping debtor vulnerabilities. Then we act fast, issuing properly drafted bilingual demand letters, conducting debtor investigations, and preparing for pre-litigation escalation if necessary. We coordinate with Vietnamese enforcement agencies, use negotiation frameworks rooted in Vietnamese business culture, and litigate when required, always with the end goal of recovery, not just legal compliance. A Taiwanese supplier recently came to us after being ignored for months by a major Vietnamese buyer. Internal efforts failed. The amount owed exceeded $3 million. Within 6 weeks, LTS Law drafted and served a formal bilingual demand letter, initiated asset tracking, and engaged in strategic negotiation with the debtor's financial team. The result? A legally enforceable settlement agreement with payment milestones and collateral protection. No court case needed, no public dispute, just a successful recovery, backed by tactical legal work. Every case at LTS Law is led by a dedicated team of commercial litigators, financial analysts, and bilingual negotiators. We don't recycle templates. We build strategies from the ground up, based on real-time intelligence, local court behavior, and industry-specific risks. We inform clients at every step, provide transparent fee models, and measure success by money recovered, not legal theory debated. Whether your debt is $200,000 or $5 million, we treat it with the same urgency and precision. If your company is struggling to recover debt from a Vietnamese partner, or if you simply want a second opinion on an unresolved case, don't wait. Contact LTS Law. Our track record, local knowledge, and tactical mindset are what set us apart. Most recovery efforts fail because they rely on the wrong tools, wrong timing, or the wrong legal approach. We succeed because we're built for Vietnam. Let us help you recover what's rightfully yours.